Alright guys, so I bought all the stuff. I'm getting ready to make the salsa. So, I don't know if you can see that behind me, but there's my salsa spread right there. Back there. So, we've got, obviously we got the basic stuff. We got the tomatoes. There's quite a bit of tomatoes there. We got the jalapenos. I don't know how much I got, but I got quite a bit. So here's the jalapenos. Got some onions, basic, garlic. We're gonna put some garlic in there, roast it up, throw it in there as well, and some cilantro. So those are the basic ingredients. And then I got some. I also bought some lemons as well. So we're gonna try to see how this works out with the lemon juice. Kind of give a little bit of acidity to it. And last minute buy, I found they had some corn, so I'm gonna roast it up. And I'm not sure where I'm gonna go with this yet. I may or may not add the corn. I don't know. I'll probably do a little batch for myself, taste it with and without the roasted corn, and see where this goes. So there's the spread right there. I don't know how many tomatoes I bought. All I know is I bought, what I thought would be enough, to feed, to make enough for 350 people. I'm looking at, making, I don't know, a good, I need at least 8 to 9 gallons is what I'm needing. It'll be about 8 to 9 gallons that I'm gonna make. Hopefully I bought enough. If not, I'm gonna have to go down the street, pick up some more stuff. But hopefully this will be enough. I think it will, but we'll find out. So, I'm gonna get started right now. First step is I gotta wash everything up, clean it up, and then get my barbecue grill set up and roast it on the barbecue grill. That's the plan, to use the barbecue grill. I haven't used it in a while, so hopefully I have propane. I guess I should check, right? But we'll see. If that doesn't work, we got the trusty oven right there. And, worst case, I'll use the broiler and, get a quick roast on that. So we'll see what happens. So stay tuned, and we'll see where this goes. All right, so in order to save some time, I got the jalapenos under the broiler. Get those roasted up. See how that does. And then we got the barbecue grill going out there. We'll see how that's doing. So here we got the barbecue grill. We got the tomatoes on there. We're gonna check them out. They're hot, so they're starting to turn color. So I'll leave them there a little bit more, and then actually they're ready to flip. So we're gonna go ahead and flip them. They're hot. I guess I better grab some tongs. So I'm gonna go grab some tongs and flip these up, and then put the next batch on there. All right, as you can see, these are roasting pretty quick. So that little char there, all right, that's what's gonna give that salsa a little bit of that roast, flavor. So don't throw that away. That's what's gonna give it that roast flavor. So that's looking good. Take those off. So we're gonna go check over here. Look at the jalapenos. I think the jalapenos are gonna take a little bit longer in the oven. So those, well, there they go. I don't know if you can see that, but they're actually coming along pretty good. I might have to flip them over, give those a flip. Then I'm gonna try to multitask, do my least favorite part, which is dicing up onions. Some crying's about to happen here with the onions, so stay tuned. All right, so if you look at that, I got my first batch of tomatoes. You can see that it's got that little char. They're soft. You can see down there the tomato starts, once it starts letting the liquid out, they're done. You want to make sure you save that liquid, because that's what's going to give it some flavor. You see here, my first batch of jalapenos is done. They're nice and roasted. They're soft. So what I'm doing is I'm going to just cut the tails off, the stems, and throw them in there. season everything. Give it some space. Give it some spice. Same with the tomatoes. You know, I'll take out the core, the little core here. Obviously, nobody wants to eat that, since I'm not gonna do a big blend. So I'll just kind of blend it. So I can either cut it out, which is probably what I'll do. Use like a little knife and cut it out. Or when you blend it, you can always, you know, scoop that out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take that out and core it. And then over here, I got started on my onions. So my onions, I try to chop it really fine, because, you know, I don't think anybody wants like a big chunk of onion when they're eating their salsa. At least that's what I think. So I got that going. I still got my other jalapenos here. I gotta do. Got my second batch of tomatoes going. So I'm gonna start with finish my onions. Start with my cilantro. Chop that up. Get those in different containers so I can throw the second batch of jalapenos. So as you can see, it's going pretty quicker than expected. I mean, it's still a slow process because it's such a large batch, but it's quicker than what I thought it was going to be. But we'll see how that goes. And after all this work, I mean, it's a lot of work, so hopefully it tastes good. All right, guys, so we'll keep going, and then I'll show you the you know, when I start putting everything together. Mara, one of my friends from work, she let me borrow her immersion blender. So I've never used that before, so I'm going to do that. That way I can control the amount of blend. I want to keep it like a little bit of chunky, but not too chunky. But you know, something you can put on a chip and enjoy it. So we'll see how that goes. So I'll be back and show you how we're going, or how it's going over here. Okay, it's been about 3 hours now. So I'm on the last roasting. So right now I'm roasting the garlic. So I'm gonna get that wrap up the foil and let it roast a little bit more. You know, then I'll start putting everything together. The little gadget here that Mara let me borrow. I've never used it before, so we'll see how it works out. And so, you know, I got the onion diced up. That was a pain in the butt. So I got the cilantro left. That'll be pretty quick, so I'm not too worried about that. So once that's done, I'll start putting everything together. There's the rest of the tomatoes. I got some in here, so this is where I'm gonna start blending it in there. So we'll see how that works out. You know, that'll be the last of it. So I'm gonna get going on that, and then, you know, I'll show you guys the final product. This is the final product. It's a little spicy, but it's pretty good. So see you at the square tomorrow. Come by and try some salsa.